All right, and this is Mrs. Zabrowski. I'm coming at you with a screen recording of our main Schoology page. So I wanted to kind of walk you through what it's going to look like, where you're going to find stuff, what it should look like for language arts every day. So first of all, welcome. I know it's been a long, extended, unexpected break, so I'll be happy to kind of reconnect with you guys and start getting to work. Having said that, I know that it's kind of uncertain as far as who has access to laptops and internet and when you can have it, and if your mom or dad or sister or great aunt Sue is using it, can you use it, things like that. So I want to just go through some stuff with our webpage, what Schoology is going to look like, and then the expectations for class moving forward. First, this is our Schoology page, and I have it so Jakai is in your class. So right now it looks like what Jakai would see or what the rest of you would see. So this is the page that you would get to for language arts. What I want you to do first every day, or the days that you check, is to click over here on updates. There'll be a little one by it or two if you haven't checked it in a day or two. And I don't expect that you're going to have to do homework or work every day. The idea is I'm going to give you on Monday what the week looks like, the assignment, and then it's going to be due on Friday. So you're going to work at your own pace when you have time, when you have computer access, when it's not nice out, whatever that is for you. Um, and then things will always be due on Friday. So you won't have to constantly ask, when's the due date? When's this due? Friday is kind of your deadline for stuff to be due. Especially this first week as we're kind of working out the kinks and trying to figure out what does this actually look like. That's what's going to be there. So if you go to our page and you click updates is the first thing I want you to kind of check daily. And right now it has a little link or a little note for me. I will include the link for this and everything else you need for that day on updates. Right now I don't have it because I'm making the video. And it will have kind of what that day is going to look like and what you could be working on if you're doing it kind of day by day. The other way to get information will be over here on the right hand side with upcoming stuff, due dates, slideshows, information. So all of the stuff that's over here is always going to be in materials as well. So materials for this class, it'll do it by week, by folder, and then it'll say exactly kind of what is due. So the easiest way to do it, check it updates, and then I'll have kind of what you should have done that day if you're doing it day by day, and then is to go over here. The welcome video is what we're doing right now, so you'll click on that and you'll be listening to it, and you've done that, you're doing well. The other thing that we're going to click on for today is this slideshow kind of introduction to the project. So there are a lot of slides for this week. If you look at this, you'll kind of see that we're not going to go through every slide the whole week, but this is kind of what this week looks like. It says this unit, you guys are going to be creating a realistic fiction story and take it through the different stages of the writing process: planning, drafting, revising, editing, and publishing for this whole week. One, you're going to pick a research topic that's going to be the background for a fictional story you'll write later. We're going to research that topic, and then you're going to have a reading kind of individually for the week. So here are kind of how the slides work. They're organized by days, but you kind of want to follow them in order. But based on the time, if you want to do days 1 and 2 on Monday, or days 3, 4, and 5 on Thursday, but just know everything's due by the end of that week. So day 1, which would be today, the goal is that you're going to be able to research a topic for a realistic fiction story. Realistic fiction is a narrative genre, and you can read through all of this and what it looks like. There's also a video link that you can play here with information about it if you have if you're confused or need some more information. And then here are some examples of realistic fiction and what you're going to be doing. You're obviously not going to be writing a novel, you're going to write a short story, but these are examples of it. The next thing is we've given you an example, and we talk about how stories that are true and realistic also are kind of based in fact. And if you're going to write a short story about a topic, that you're going to do some research. And that's kind of what we're going to focus on this first week. Thinking about picking a topic. You're going to pick something that you're interested in or you want to learn more about. It will make it more fun for you. It'll be more interesting. The project will move along a lot faster. Your whole story doesn't have to be about the topic, but the conflict or the problem or the issue in your story needs to be connected for that topic. For example, if I choose my research topic as hockey, my realistic fiction story might be about a kid who's trying out for the hockey team and doesn't make it. There's the conflict, stories built around that. You don't have to have your story figured out yet, but you do want to start thinking about what is your topic. I put some ideas up here. You're certainly not tied to any of these. You can choose anything that, school appropriate that you want. You're going to narrow your topic. So if you've chosen music, what kind of music? If you've chosen sports, what kind of sports? If you looked at family issues, what are you looking at? Illness, things like that. Your assignment this week is to, and there's a link on here, to do on Friday, is to give me your topic selection. So there'll be some questions and some things that are tied to that. Okay, so that's your first thing I want you to think about. And then we're going to head to research, but I don't want to worry about that yet. I don't want to be tied to that. This is all going to be there and we'll go through it each day. So what you've done is gone to updates. I'll have links here. You can go to the welcome video and you can see each day what I'm going to talk about, and then everything will be due on that Friday. So the links will be there too. But this week really is working out the kinks. Trying to figure out how do you navigate. I know you guys have a bunch of other classes and everything's different for each teacher. So this week is thinking about what is your topic, and then what is research going to look like? Where can you find articles, things like that? And then we'll be writing. The other thing you're going to do each week is what we did on Wednesdays, and I'll talk about that on Wednesday. You're going to be reading, and we'll talk about how to get some books in front of you, or if you're listening to audiobooks, or I'm going to be reading some books, and some other teachers are too. So we'll have some options for that. Basically, though, this is a welcome, kind of a long welcome, about how to use this page and then what to look for. So updates is your first go-to. Click on that. It'll bring you to this with a link, or you can just look at each day. The link and the things will be there for you on the side. Once you've done all that and you still have questions, feel free to shoot me an email. If you just want to email and say hi and let me know how your big break has been. If you have any questions, concerns, anything like that, let me know. I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can, and we'll kind of be touching base that way over the next couple weeks. All right, that's all you need to know for now, and just keep checking your Schoology when you get a chance, and we'll get going, and this semester will fly right by. All right, thanks, guys.